Okay, let us just copy this thing here. We will copy this to chat, and chat is here. All right. So, is it working? Yes, it is. Okay, guys, nice to have you here again. And I think everything is right. Yeah. So today's we will be going through some charts of people which were born between like 27th of November to 3rd December. So all those charts which will be in that category, we can see how it is working. Let me just put this here, and yeah, we can do it like this. Okay. Now we need to have one more. And I was thinking, hi Rahave, nice to have you here. Yeah. I was also thinking about creating some events. So I've collected some events for today's session. And we will be seeing how this is. We will be analyzing those people charts. And therefore, we will see how this is going. Yeah. Hi, Mark Vidal. Nice to have you here. So let me know, guys. Who is here, right? Let me know in the chat so we know who is in our party. We have like 5 people now. I hope it will come, more people will come. All right, so what I want to do now is just, I want to bring, I want to do some like, we have many events. I will show you many events from these charts, and we will be analyzing how these events have come to place and things like that, and in the randomized fashion. So we will try to, I don't know if it will work, but we will try to give each event number, and then we will try to yeah, we will try to. Then we will see which charts to use, okay? First, I have to copy those events. Hi, Dazzler. What does it mean if house lizard fell on top of my head while entering my house temple? Oh my God. It's like a Rahu thing. Hi, Dazzler. 30 seconds delay. Yeah, I think this delay is coming from the fact that I am now using a software which is a little bit high on my CPU. I just want to copy those events, and then we will get rid of that. And I think that after that, I hope it will be fine. Okay, it is not really. Can I copy that? Yeah, in the meantime, guys, if you have any questions then, or what has happened in the last days. Oh, we have it. Okay, we got it. Something is working. So I have copied from events from 27th. Then let's see. We have some events from, maybe I can already show you this, so you will not looking at me doing nothing, but let me try to do it here. Have to open this, and now in the browser setting, we need to use this properties, and here I need to where is that? I think this is the one. Yes. Okay. And I need to put this here. Okay. And now let's see if this is working. You should be able to see now. Yes, I think you are able now. You can see things. So what I want to do is that I want to copy those important events from the last week, and then we will apply they are already numbers here, you see, from 1 to 13, and then we will be using those events, okay? So let me just copy more of them. So we are now going 28, and I've selected all those people here are people who have very dramatic, right? So these are very interesting cases, and also those people are their charts are available, right, on astrodata.com. Okay, let me change this music because this track is going the third time in a row. There must be some loop. Where is the loop? I have to play back. I want to remove the loop. Oh, repeat one, okay. So I don't want to have this. Okay, now it's good. Okay, let's copy another. So if we will copy all the charts, today I had, normally I would have this prepared, but my dog ate a chocolate, half of a chocolate today, and I had to go to vet he had to vomit it because chocolate is not very healthy and can be poisonous, especially for dogs who don't weigh a lot. And we were there, and they had 2 types of medicine. One was to induce this vomiting, and second was to stop it, right? So he started to vomit, he vomited everything, and then he... where is that? Here. Yeah, and then he was in very bad mood. He was like very sleepy, like... I was a little bit scared, and then after some time, they injected him with another medicine, and it stopped. It was incredible. I was really impressed because the second medicine, I don't know if there was some. It's really incredible because after that second shot, he got. Immediately better, like awoken from a bad dream. Yeah, theobromine. Yeah, theobromine. Yes, you're right. You know, it was not a big amount of chocolate, but I wanted to be on the safe side. My brother told me, don't go there. My dog has already eaten, but he has a bigger dog, so... for him, it could be different, no? But yeah, and you know, I didn't want to then the problem to increase, and maybe there would be even more problems, right? Okay, we have 29. Now we have now we have 30 November. I don't know why it is not. It's a little bit slow. But we have a few more days, and we can start analyzing the charts. In the meantime, let me guys know. We have like 11 people. Who is there in the... Let us know. Otherwise, the astrology police is coming from you. If you are here and you are not saying hi, we are calling the astrological police for you. Okay? Okay, let me just continue. Clement Merrick, this is dramatic. I was analyzing his chart this week. Immortal Hejan, hi, it's nice to have it here. You had some Ketu small transit, right? Ketu transit, I don't know. I'm not into transits a lot, I must admit. You know what? I was also thinking today about creating those. We can do it maybe later. If we will get bored with those things. And people will be eager to. We can go to the. They are those. I don't know. I forgot now how it's called. There are those tiers, right? From S, Super, and A, B, C, D. So we can then analyze the. We can assign different rules, right? Effectiveness of the rules. That would be interesting. What do you think about that, guys? That could be interesting, no? How we are on the 2nd December, so we are almost ending. We are now copying the events to the yeah. Immortal Hijen, nice to have it here. Pranam. Ben 42, nice to have you here. Energy is true, nice to have you here in our party session. Let me see if did I copy that? No. Okay. Okay, and the last events. All right. Now we have to figure out, we have to find some randomizer. Maybe an Excel sheet, no? There is the randomizer from, which will give us now the idea. So you see, guys, we have like 187 events. And then we can use the randomizer to choose something, and then we can analyze how this is seen in the chart. This would be a good thing, no? Okay, we can close. Now tell me, guys, I will close the software here, and let me know if it's getting better. The connection now should get dramatically better. All right. Immortal Hijan, normally I'm not able to make the live because I have class at this hour. Okay, you are justified. Sanjay Mishra, hi, nice to have you here. And we have also Mihir. Is double aspect of Jupiter, Saturn, and Sagittarius and current Gochar activate the sign more prominent if there are no Dasha signified? I'm not the Gochar guy, you know. So it is. Hi Arthur, nice to have you here. My students are coming. Okay. Pick a random number. I think there is some Excel formula. Let me ask the ChatGPT. Is it now, guys, better? Is the speed better? I have closed that software who is hungry for a CPU. Let me ask for Excel sheet formula. Excel sheet formula to produce a random number. It should be something like probably a rand or something like that. So let's try. Or R&D. R&D. No. Rand. Yes. Rand between. This is what we want. Rand between. And now. Rand between. Okay. 1, 2, 187. Yes, it works. Okay, but it gives me 40. I want to have another one. How to do it? Do I need to click another enter? Why it is giving me 40? I want to have another number. Oh my god. Let me see what ChatGPT is telling us. Rand. Ah, okay. Rand between, okay. If you want to freeze the random number so it stops, changing copy the cell and use paste. But what to do if it is giving me the same number? How to change that? We will go there, guys. We are in the learning phase. We will master this once and then it will get better. You know what would be the super pro version of this? That it will also give us here the event, not only the number, but maybe we are expecting too much. All right, we have 13 people here. Ben is asking, Atmakaraka in, can you explain a chart by taking a L in Vargas? Complicated thing. Atmakaraka in Sagittarius, why does it indicate fall from position at least once in life? I don't know this principle. Guys, you should be doing this live. You are on much higher. Let me see what he is saying. Go to formulas, calculate options, make sure automatic is selected. Go to formula. Where are formulas? I cannot see it. You're seeing the same number in many cells. If you did something like blah, 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 still need the formula. Force new number. Press F9. 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 It doesn't do anything. F9. No. Guys, do you have solution to this? I want to have a new number. Maybe let's write this one more time. Let's see if it's working. If I will write it one more time. 1 to a 187. Yes, now it's working. And now it changed the other number. But if I re-enter this, did it change? Let me see. No. And let's copy this. Yes, so we will be copying it. Okay. Select all, then donate. Reselect the table. Select all. And what? Then donate. What do you mean by donate? Reselect the table. I don't know. But guys, we will be copying that number. Look, this is working. Yeah. So the last number is what we want to analyze, okay? Jackie, what do you think about this? Is it fine? Okay. Guys, tell me, is it now the latency okay? Write me in the chat. Is it fine or there are some problems? Now it should be a little bit better. And can you see them? Can you hear the music? Is it not too loud? It's okay. Okay. I hope it's fine. All right. Let me just switch to camera and I want to see what I want to see. I want to open the Devaguru now and see how it will work. Let's say we will take, this is just experiment, 28, right? So 28 was what? 28 was John Brown Jr. So here I'm looking for him. John Brown. I have it here. Okay. And I also need to have the Astro Databankam. All right. This is working. And John Brown Jr. John Brown Jr. We got it. We got him here. So you should be able to see it. Let's put maybe this chat a little bit down here. Okay. It's okay. Not loud. Okay. Hi, Saksham Karunakar, 38389. Nice to have you here. All right. So, guys, are you ready for it? We have 16 people. Wow. 16 people. Let me know in the chat, guys. Write your name. I want to see who is here in our party. All right. For me, the music is a little bit too loud. Maybe on my headphones. Maybe I can I? No. Oh, something maybe like this. Okay. Nikolai Bartvach. Hello. No music can be heard. You mean you don't hear a music? That's bad. I think the music is on. Come on. Or you mean that you don't like the music? Let me know, guys, if you can hear the music, just to make me calm and relaxed, that everything is fine. Okay. Guys. You know what? Let us look. Or maybe we should do it later. Because there is this... do any one of you know how it's called? There is this table for tier A, B, C, D for YouTube. All right. That people are using this to A, B, C, D, S. Player rating system. Is it that? Oh, this is the one. Tier list. Tier list. How to use the tier list. Ah, that would be nice. But maybe we will prepare that on the next time, because now it is a little bit... Probably there is some special software to use this, no? You can hear it faintly. Okay. So maybe we should make it louder, you say, right? The music should be louder. How should I do that? I can make it louder here. But now it's too loud for me. Okay, I will figure out this later. Okay, guys, so we have this tier list, but I don't know how to use it. So we will prepare it for the next Wednesday. Saksham Karunkara is asking, will you help me solve a problem? Can you share some insights on second house Ketu in Taurus, in Kritika Nakshatra with Guli Kamandi? I have heard this is a black magic combination. Not really. For a black magic, Ketu should be normally in Kendra with the Mars and the Badaka. So there are those 4 special combinations for this. They are coming from Prashna Marga. If something is not coming from the Vedic texts, we are not really using that, no? And there are also the confirmation in the Navamsha. So, but first you have to have in Rashi something like Ketu Mars or Saturn Rahu. This is usually showing these kind of problems. But is it really about the ghosts, right? This is also an interesting topic, the ghosts. Is it coming from ghosts or black magic, or is it just symbolically, right? Manifesting like that, because you may be looking like possessed, but you are not really possessed. You will be discussing people drowning moments. Will you go over D30 Varga? Yeah, to some extent. Whatever was already said openly, we can exercise on that. Saturn, Moon, Gemini, 5th house in Punarvasu. Yeah, these combinations, you know. Lizard fell on my head. Yeah, lizards are like Rahu, right? So I would take it as a Rahu omen. What is Rahu doing in your chart? Especially, you know what? See what is in your Aquarius or maybe even Virgo Navamsha. That will get activated when you have... this is a nice rule. Now you got something to think about. This is... Yes, Sanjay Mishra is getting one of these Prashna Marga combination. Ketu in first for 10th, and Mars is aspecting Lagna. Very, this is good. This is the black magic yoga. So, you know, for the black magic, you need to go to the Prashna Marga. No? In the Prashna Marga, you have all these things. No? Unforeseen obstacles. Exactly, this is the Badaka thing, huh? But are you in the Badaka Dasha also? No? Because, you know, it has to be activated when you are in that Badaka Dasha. Rajesh, Mihir, is Jupiter give exalted results in Aquarius? Yeah. In some way, Sanjay Ji was teaching that. And I have seen that Jupiter in Aquarius is indeed very strong. You have a hard time pinpointing events using Dasha Antardasha. Any tips? I only get general indication but struggle precise. That means usually you are using the wrong Dasha. Okay, so maybe there is some other Dasha. You know, for some time I also had this. I had a time when I was not looking at my chart because I lose like connection to my chart. I felt that there is something missing, or it's not in the time when something should happen, it was not happening. In the time when I was expecting something, it was not coming there, right? So the things which should be there were not in the chart, and vice versa. So usually it means that you are looking at a wrong thing, or you may not understand some type of explanation how your life is going. Like, for example, if you have moon badly placed, then you will not understand fully or nicely the Graha Dashas. If Jupiter is badly placed, somehow you will not understand how the Narayana Dasha or Rasi Dashas are working, right? So also that has to be seen. So you can also see a Titi Pravesh. Titi Pravesh is also nice. Important factor to measure what's going on. All right, guys, let's close this. Ta-da-da! What is that? Okay. Okay. All right. Can I put this little bit here? Yeah. Okay. How to put the music louder? I know how. Let me see. Let's go to audio MIDI setup. And here, guys, let me know. Drift correction. Maybe we should... Is it now? Let me guys know how it is now. Can you hear it better? All right. 18 people. Nice to have you here, guys. Let me know who is here. Give me your names so we know everyone. We want to see all the people. We have Jarb 5581. Nice to have you here. You have a little bit complicated question, which is also personal, so don't be angry at me, but I will let myself skip it. Advaitic Christ. Oh, we have again some sermon here. Nikolai Bardvach. Can Jupiter and Moon in the light and Parivartana with Ketu in the night. Does the Jupiter leaves its exaltation? It's fine. It's very nice yoga. Parivartana between first and line is like a blessing of elders. It's kind of Lakshmi yoga, right? And there you have also connection to the Ketu. Very nice yoga. Spiritual. Yeah. But you know, the problem is that when you have exalted grahas in the Lagna, you may get a little bit lazy at times because you are assuming you are like a king, right? Everything will come. So I have seen that those people who have exalted planets, many exalted planets, they may also fall from their position if the Uchabanga planets are not working. Do you know what is Uchabanga? Just like we have Nichabanga, there are Uchabanga. No. Uchabanga, like for example, you have Jupiter exalted in Lagna. So Uchabanga planets are just like you're doing the same for the constellation of debility. So you see Moon, Saturn, and Mars. No? And they should be in the Kendra to Lagna or Moon. If not, then this exaltation is falling down. No? Okay. Guys, let's see if my idea is working. Okay. So let's try to use the number. We are doing the copy-paste thing. You don't, you can see it, okay. So I'm just copying it. And we have 178. 178. Paul Crutzen. Around 2000, he popularized the term Anthropocene. This is nice. For a new human-dominated epoch, sparking a long-running scientific and political debate about humanity's planetary impact. Oh my God. This is something for astrologers. Hi, Maria. Nice to have you here. Some drums for you. Maybe these things are too loud. Let me... I can kill someone with those drums. Oh, here. I will put the volume in half. Let me see now. Oh, now it's better. Okay. Okay, so we have Nichabanga of Rahu in Scorpio, 8th house to Virgo in the 9th. Nichabanga of Rahu in Scorpio, 8th house to Virgo. I don't understand. 5th house. Can you talk a little about that? You also have to remember that if you have a Nichabanga in the Varga, then the Nichabanga will only apply to that Varga, right? It will not apply to, it will not apply to the other charts. Crutzen. Let's see this, guys, if we can find him. Crutzen. Paul G. Crutzen. Let me just see one thing. Okay, it's all fine. Oh, we have him. We have his chart. Paul Crutzen. My chart, public chart. Let me just see. Crutzen, Paul. We have it. We have him. Safe. And when it happened, Paul Crutzen, 178. It happened in 2000. Do we have a month? Month unknown. So in 2000, he popularized this thing, right? So let us see here, right? What is all about? So he is a like Dutch meteorologist and atmospheric chemist. In 95, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry alongside Mario Molino. In addition to studying the ozone layer and climate change, he popularized the term Anthropocene to describe a proposed new epoch in the Quaternary period when human actions. This is very much related to the. I knew this term. This is related to the climate change. Anthropocene. Okay. Anthropocene is a term that has been used to refer to the period of time during which humanity has become a planetary force of change. It appears in scientific and social discourse, especially with respect to accelerating geophysical and biochemical changes that characterize 20 and 21 centuries on Earth. Okay. Interesting. Guys, this is not something which we were prepared for, right? I mean, how to see that we have someone has invited some term, right? This is crazy. But definitely we can see something like being popular, right? He was born in Netherlands in 33. This time zone is weird, right? 4:53, but its ascendant is Leo 11th. So it is fine because we have 18 degrees. So if you deduct 23 degrees, right? Because the difference between West and Vedic is 23 degrees. And let me see if we save this. When this has happened, 178, around 2000, right? So let's write June 2000. What is that noise? Is it coming from the music? Can you hear that voice? Oh, it was from music. Okay. All right, guys. Anthropocene, June 2000. I will put here the north and here the south. We can turn off Arudas. We have 18 people, right? Guys, I'm very happy that you are here with me. I'm really thankful. It's really very nice to have such situation that 18 people are watching. But this is the party, right? We are, for those who are not having this opportunity, and I think this is most of us, right? We are not hanging out with astrologers. So this is kind of compensation or some form to fulfill that need. So let me know your names, guys. Let me know who is here in our session here. Rahave, nice to have you here. We have then Aman Singh. Nice to have you here. It's again too loud, guys. The drums are too loud. Where is this? You have to put it down. Drums. Okay. Okay. And what is KL? KL, probably Karakalagna. Where is KL? Immortal Hidden is asking about KL. Maybe someone else. From Karakalagna, probably, right? Arjuna, could you use Nord version? There is Nord version already, so you should be able to see it. How we consider Mars, Venus, Rahu in 6th for Leo ascendant. Is it good yoga to work with, or we can ignore it? Oh, I mean, for Leo, Mars and Venus are fantastic because they are creating this Dharma Karmadipati yoga. And but at the same time, this can create either some strong sexual desires or celibacy. Depends how the 6th and 7th lords, what is their relation. It may go both ways. Venus, Rahu in 6th, and there is also Rahu there, right? So this Mars Rahu is acting at that Venus. This can be problematic, I would say. No, for health, for enmity. No, now we would have to see how this, because the Venus is definitely afflicted, right? The Venus is afflicted. Shouldn't the creation of new vocabulary be related to Rahu and Mercury? Connection to 2nd house. Exactly. Okay, so what was working at 2000 here? Mercury, Saturn. Mercury, Saturn. Saturn is in the 7th. Mayan Cutter, nice to have you here. Yeah, Karakamsha Lagna is seen only in the D9 and it isn't usually read for profession. Karakamsha Lagna. It is very much used for profession. Immortal Hidden. There is a lot. Maybe not Lagna. Yeah, there are some houses to see from Karakamsha. Aruda Lagna Lord in 8th from itself and 6th from Lagna. Yeah. Lot of change. No? The Aruda is going through a lot of change. Okay. So we have Mercury, Saturn, right? In the Navamsha, Saturn, Mercury in the 7th house. And Mercury is the 7th and 10th lords, right? Mercury, Saturn. So you see, this is important time for his career life, right? And this is very important for career life. What is in D10? Saturn, Mercury, Saturn. So we should be looking at Saturn, right? Saturn is in the 7th. Normally in the 7th house Dasha, you are conquering some form of it's like you are, like you can win some competition, things like that. This is how it works. You are winning over something. In 7th house, you can win over something, right? And you know what? 4th lord in the 7th, this is yoga for very high education, okay? Fourth Lord in the 7th. Very high education. Can I use this? Oh, I can. I need to. So you see this. Very interesting, right? Normally, I would say, if I would see that chart with this fourth Lord in the 7th, joining the 7th, I would say, wow, this is like some entrepreneurship, right? This is for something related to entrepreneurship or something like that. But fourth Lord in the 7th also can give us very high education. And therefore this Venus-Saturn, I mean, could he be doing something related to, does he have some company or something? You know, we don't know. Let us check. Research career, okay. So he is into research a lot, right? This person. And is he AA? Rating AA, you see? So this guy is into the research. But what I'm interested in, is he having some entrepreneurship? Why it is so slow? Ah, he already died. 28 January 2021. He was from Germany. Oh, there is some problem. Oh, we have it. Okay. What I want to see is he taking part in some form of, because you know some professors, they are having the deals with private, like for example my father, he is also a professor. I mean, he was, now he is retired, but he was professor in mechanical engineering, and he wasn't so much connected to the industry, right? He was not connected to industry. And therefore he was working in that academical thing. But many of his colleagues, they had very strong connection to the private industry. And therefore these yogas, Venus, Saturn, are more showing that you are a scientist, but also you are kind of entrepreneur. Okay, entrepreneur. So this is going in that direction. But 7th house is also important thing related to the knowledge. Okay, 7th house, especially if the 4th Lord is there. And Jupiter is blessing that, right? Jupiter is having the drishti on this, right? So Jupiter is in the trikona to this. No. And usually we would need a 5th Lord or a 9th Lord too, right? So Jupiter is that 9th Lord, and Saturn is aspecting Jupiter and sign. You see, this is what we are often ignoring, right? These are these partial yogas. So you would not see on the first glance the yoga between Jupiter and Saturn, right? I'm looking at my dog if he is... Jackie? Okay, everything is fine. I'm a little bit today worried about Jackie because he had this episode of eating the chocolate. Okay, guys, so yeah. So you see, 4th Lord with the 9th Lord. No? So this yoga of Venus Saturn is very important for him, no? And this is the time when he invited that term, no? In Saturnian sign. No? So in fact, this is the Jnana yoga, no? This is some form of knowledge yoga for him. This is 8 from Aruda, 8 from Moon. There are many things which I cannot speak about here on the YouTube, which would make this much clearer. This is also the 9th from Aruda Lagna, right? 9th from the Aruda Lagna. And remember what Sanjay Ji was teaching? 9th and 10, right? So for Taurus, if you have Aruda in Taurus, then Saturn is the automatic giver of the Raja Yoga, right? Of Dharma Karma Dipati Yoga from Aruda, which is giving the fame. So if you want to see the fame, then see 9 and 10 from Aruda Lagna, right? And here, this is shown just by lording the 9 and 10 Saturn, because it's a Yoga Karaka from Taurus. And in Taurus, we have this Aruda Lagna. Interesting, right? This is, I like these things. These are this village, we can say, village or simple things, right? I mean, what do you think, guys? Are you happy with this chart? I mean, we got something, right? At first, we thought it's very hard to get anything from it, but I mean, it was very abstract, right? Like creating some or forming some new term. But I think we did a good job. Let me see what you are talking about here. What is going in the chat? We have 70 people. Guys, who is here? Let me know your names. Probably someone is here. Not, which we don't know, which is hiding behind the cyber wall. Say hi in the chat so we know who is here. Okay. Aruda Lagna, Lord in 8 from its, okay. 10 from 10th Lord shows Ketu interest in metaphysics. 10th from 10th Lord. 10th from 10th Lord. I mean, 10th from 10th Lord in this chart is Jupiter, right? I don't know if you are talking about this chart. Krishna devotee is Jupiter or Moon? Vaishnava. Vaishnava is Moon Mercury. If you can check that in the Vim Shamsa, right? In the Vim Shamsa, in the Trikona, this is how I rectify devotee's chart, right? If I have a reading for someone who is Krishna devotee, then after rectifying the Shamsa, I can go quickly to the Vim Shamsa, because each Dashamsa will have 2 Vim Shamsas. And then in the Trikona, 1st, 5th, or 9th, in the Vim Shamsa chart, there should be Moon Mercury. By the way, I'm moving a place, so I will be in the new place soon. I'm waiting still for the internet. So maybe this is our last live from this place. We will be in different place. I'm changing now apartment. I will be living with my partner Natalia in different place, which is bigger and I think looks nicer. So maybe aesthetically there will be some improvement. We will see how this will go. Normally I should be there already like 1 month ago, but in Germany the internet things are very bad. So I'm still waiting for because I need very fast internet. Now there is some internet, but it is very slow and I need something faster to upload the videos, the YouTubes. Because that is my child, right? The YouTube is my child. And I am not going there without my child. Okay. Yes, exactly. You need the grants. Mark Vidal is saying it right. Exactly. Grants, investors. You know what? Today, I was reading a very nice book. Very, very nice book. About the economy in the US. I thought it would be like too much focused on the politics and history of the US, so it will not be so much important. But for me, it was very, there are many, it's very philosophical, and it's in the middle. It's not too lefty, it's not too righty, right? So it's not like promoting the free market and capitalism, but it's also not in that left side too much. It's like in the balanced. So it is comparing the two sides, things like that. And there was interesting thing. So now there is a chapter which is about what are the cons of a free market. And one of there is this ecological, that there is no tool, no apparatus to control the ecological degradation, right? This is one thing. If there is only free market, then no one cares about the pollution, about all that things. But there is also research that the research will be unfounded. This is very interesting. And basically this is very nice, because there was like one page, and on the left side there was this, I would call it the Kshatriya arguments against unhinged free market. So it was like, without state control, we would not have streets, we would not have, all this structure of the country, right? So this is like a kshatriya, right? Like administration, things like that. And on the right page, on the right side of the page, it was all the Brahminical arguments, like things like the research will be unfounded, the education will be unfounded, no? And the arguments was that the research topics, or the research theme, or whatever it's doing in the research, is it shouldn't be object of the market, right? It is like above. It shouldn't be taken by any company, because it should be like, this is very interesting. And in that time I was thinking about this, that the capitalism is like a Vaishya's level, right? And the Kshatriya is this administration. So the Kshatriya is like above this, right? So if you have the consciousness on the Vaishya level, I mean, psychologically, I don't want to get into the Varnas or classism. I'm against the classism or casteism on that level on which this is now. But what I'm saying is more about the consciousness, right? Psychological things about the Varnas. No? So if you are ignoring the Kshatriya consciousness and Brahmana consciousness, no? So in capitalism, we are ignoring those things. No? That we are trying to commodify the air, the water, the everything, right? And even the education, the things which are not giving you the immediate result, right? Like research can be like for many, many years, and sometimes it is going on for decades and it's bringing nothing, right? So it may not be very attractive for the free market, no? All right. Maybe let's go from the... please give me the title of the book. I would love to read. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so the book is called The Price of Civilization. Jeffrey Sachs. The Price of Civilization. Jeffrey Sachs. Very nice book. Okay. All right, guys. 16 people. I'm happy that you are all here. Don't forget about this. Stay here because we will be analyzing more charts. It will not be only about the books, books about capitalism. Okay, I'm going from I'm reading the chart from the bottom, okay? Because there is too much things. So how we use the Narayana Dasha. You know, there is a perfect book for this written by Sanjay Rath. So if you want to learn, there are many, many principles which I'm not using to my disadvantage, right? So I should be using that more. There are many, many nice principles there. So Narayana Dasha. And also I have the lecture, right? You can get the lecture go to my YouTube, and then every description there is this lecture to buy. You can and there I am showing how to use Narayana Dasha in the Vargas, okay? This is most important. This is what I love about the Rasi Dashas, that the Rasi Dashas are like transcending the Rasi chart and they are going to the Vargas. This was normally a secret from the Jaimini Upadesha Sutram, which got unfortunately making it was done off open. This is funny. When my German is getting better, now I'm speaking more German, so my English is going down. When my English is better, then my German is going down. So you never can have these two languages working nicely. Jarp is asking, Ketu and Libra and array, but V in so there is a Paribara, so should I reverse the Aruda when analyzing? No. Aruda will be staying in the same house. So you are not doing anything. If Moon and Ketu is in 5th, Gemini, what can we say that subordinates are good or bad? In 5th house, in Rasi chart, you have all people, not only subordinates. 5th in the Shamsa are your subordinates. So in 5th house in Rasi chart are generally people you are working with. Maybe except the boss. The boss will be still in the 10th, yeah. Mercury in 6th in Cancer sign. So what should I conclude in D10? Oh my God, this can give so many. I would have to see the chart. This is very open thing. Ascent of money. Okay. From where to see the looks of a person. Oh, this is very difficult thing. I think my take on this is that there are few points which are fighting to give a person appearance. Like Rashi Lagna, Navamsha Lagna, Varesha. Also the planet which is giving you the Vigati Graha, right? Which is giving you the gender. There are also a few places in Navamsha which I keep for myself, and they are like fighting to give you the looks. No? Because sometimes, this is coming from my observation that sometimes it is so easy to read the looks from the ascendant in the Rasi chart, right? Like Saturn can give the curly hairs, right? So many times, even before I see the person's, like I have a consultation, right? And I'm not yet see the person, but I have the chart of the person. So this is very nice revelation, right? Like I have some expectation how the person will look. And then I see the picture of the person, right? Through the camera, his or her camera. And this is nice. Oh, this looks different, right? And also, for example, especially if I have a friend who has similar chart, right? So sometimes the Navamsha Lagna, right? Like, for example, I'm bold. This is coming from my sun in the Navamsha Lagna. No. So there are like things which are fighting. It's like, you know, it's like a few devatas, few gods, and they are adding something. I will give you this for your looks. I will give you that, right? Like Venus, if you have Venus on the Lagna, you have very nice curly hairs, but they are like waves, no? Very often. Like I have some archetypes of ascendants. This is based on my friends, of my clients. The more charts you are going through, you will then get you will have some unconscious pattern of how person will look. No? But sometimes the other thing will dominate. No? Like for example, for the tattoos, the Aruda is very nice indicator, no? Because it's more like something which is added to it's added on the top. No? So therefore Aruda is something which is added. Guys, I think we should continue with our thing. I will stop the music for a second because it's... Let's go to browser. Okay. I think we did good justice to that question. Okay. Let us now go with the second one. 108! Oh! 108, and now we have... Okay, that was something, right, guys? What do you think about that? We got some... The Juggernaut is with us. We have some confirmation from the Rishis. We are doing the good thing, okay? 108, come on. That was something. Okay, what is 108? Janelle Monet, or however it is pronounced. Month unknown. Again, and look, again 2010. That was also 2010? No, that was 2000. 108, Janelle Monáe. With her debut studio album, The Arc Android, around 2010, Monáe breaks through an Afrofuturist R&B innovator, winning critical acclaim and establishing a high-concept android persona. Oh my God. She is establishing high-concept android persona. What that means? Let's look. Do we have her? Janelle Monáe or Monáe or do we have here? Yes, we have A. She's quite popular, I think. She is quite popular. Do you know her, guys? Janelle Monáe. You could correct also my wrong pronunciation. Androgynous. Janelle. Where is Janelle? We don't have it here. So we have to create. Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah, we have her. Okay. So I will show you the... Okay. So she was born 1st December. So you see, all those people are born in the last week, right? 6, and here we have 6. Okay. You see, if you have this time zone 6, it's always worthy to check if the time zone here is also 6, because it may get sometimes problematic. You know what? What we forget to do is that if I'm answering some question, it should be written on the... Usually there are some streaming software who are doing that automatic. But you need to pay money for this. And OBS Studio is, I think, solid option. We don't want to go anywhere else. So we have to master how to combine how to combine this. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So what was the thing? What was the thing? What she did? 108. Winning a claim and establishing high concept Android persona. What it means even? Establishing high concept Android persona 2010. Do you know her, guys? I don't know her. Public image. Hmm. 10 droid commandments. What's going on? So where is this Android persona? 2010. Huh? The album was released, blah, blah. Guys, do you know? She says she only dates androids. What's going on? Ah! What is going on, guys? Am I too old for all this? Am I a boomer? Is my boomerang coming up? Okay, but we can check the debut, right? 18 May 2010. 18 May 2010. Ten score, Virgo, yeah. Debut album, 10 May 2010. Let's double check. I always have to double check. Was it 10 May? Yeah, it was. 18 May. 10 May. Okay, that would be the same. Debut album Rahu Moon. Where is the moon? Moon is here. Venus is not at Makaraka, so we can use the moon Vimshotri. Rahu Moon. Moon is in a 10th. Oh, and 7 from Aruda Lagna. Oh, Aruda Lagna is with Mercury and Venus. Oh, okay. Oh, Moon is 10th Lord in Navamsha. Oh my God. What about the 10? Now someone will be saying, where is my north chart? Where is my south chart? Here is your south chart. Here is your north chart. Okay, so what we have here? What is about the Dashamsa? Let's see her Dashamsa. Where is the moon in the Dashamsa, right? Oh, it's in the 7 with Jupiter exalted. I mean, I don't think we need any rectification, right? I mean, she was born 1 minute after midnight. Let's see what is the source of that time. Craft quotes her Instagram. Thank you for all birthday love. You really pushed me out 12 a.m. on 12th January. How can I even repay you? Mama, you really pushed me out on 12/1 on 12th January. Okay. I mean, on 1st December. Yeah. Nice. Moon. No. Rahu moon. What was the Narayana Dasha? Taurus. It was Taurus. So the moon, also moon, right? So you see in the Dashamsa, moon is beautifully there in the 7th house, giving results of Venus, which is also 10th and 5th in the 2nd house. What do you think, guys, about that? I mean, it's something, right? Very nice. It is something. And Venus and Mercury is in the 2nd. Was she doing something else than singer, rapper, songwriter, actress, producer? Oh, 8 Grammy Awards. Oh my God. I think you guys know her, right? Let me know in the chat who knows her. I mean, she is quite famous. She identifies both bisexually and pansexually. Okay. So she's non-binary. Mercury, Saturn, 7th from Aruda, anything? I mean, 7th from Navamsha Lagna. Saturn with the sun. That's fair. That's fair. You know, her time is 1 minute after the midnight, right? So she could be Virgo. But for Virgo, that would not show non-binary person, right? So, and that Venus, Mercury, we want to have something to do with 10th house, right? She got a lot of wealth from the entertainment, all that stuff. But this is nice, this Jupiter moon in the 7th Lashamsa. So she has very strong moon, right? Exalted. 7 from Aruda Lagna. All right. Immortal Hijan is saying basically her return will mean freedom for the Android community. Moni said the character represents the mediator between the haves and the have-nots. The haves and the have-nots, the minority and the majority. So in that way, she's very similar to Neo, the archangel from the Matrix. Explained her incorporation of the android as a metaphor for the minority. Interesting. Very nice. I like this. This is some big concept, right? She's not just some plant in the industry. It seems like this is well thought. Miguel. Hi, Miguel. Nice to have you here. Let's put some music. Control F to find Android on the page. Yeah. She's a singer. Hi, Miguel. Nice to have you here. If planets in Digbala goes in exchange, do they lose Digbala? No, because the exchange doesn't change the planet house. So the house will stay the same. And Digbala is based on the house. Can we see in chart who will consume non-veg or veg food? Yeah. Normally Moon Mercury is for vegetarians. And Rahu in Lagna gives love for animals. Or Rahu related to Lagna. So yogas related to that or having some big impact will usually make a person interested in that. She isn't just a plant. Yeah, good point. Yeah. If her moon was debilitated in the Shamsa, would it also provide a good voice for her? I mean, I would not say that the voice is... I mean, is she not having a good voice? She's a singer, right? So I think that some people at least would say that she has a voice, right? Guys, this music is too loud. Come on. How to make it? I still didn't figure it out. maybe, let me see. If I will put it here down. And here up. Okay, I have to figure it out. In this, I want to have it so you can hear it, but it's not too loud for me because now it's too loud for me. You said her 10th house in Navamsha is ruled by the moon. So how do you know when to use moon or Venus? Is this the same for Virgo? Depending on the Dasha, also if the one is stronger or if one is combust, I take the other. You know, this is good when you have an option. When there are two lords, then it's nice to, you can choose something, right? If one is having a problem, this can be used as a remedy. This can be normally from the perspective of epistemology. So to read it, it's a complication. But from the perspective of, what was the word? You know, like usage, right? From the practical perspective, it's good to have these two lords, right? Because then you can choose some of them. So this is right, like a remedy. You can always go to the other option. Like, for example, in my case, I have Hora Lagna lorded by Ketu and Mars. Ketu may give problems, but Mars not. So they are in 7th house, which may show my partners. So if I will choose a Ketu partner, then it may be bad for my finances. If I will choose partner with a strong Mars, right? Or Mars at Makaraka, this person may lift me up in finances. You see how I'm using it? Interesting, huh? But yeah, to read the chart, this may be, but it may be, you know, but you can always ask the person if they are two lords, then therefore the dialogue is very important, because when you speak with the client, you may get the insight what's going on, right? Guys, let me just see if I can get myself better. Where was the... Oh, it's here, okay. Okay. Combination for influencer. For example, I have to copy that. I have to put it here. I mean, it takes some time, right? Are others streamers so quick, or they are just using the combination for influencer? Usually Saturn is needed for that. And you would need some Cancer, Scorpio things, right? So the yoga's related to that. Then you have to combine with the freelance or with the business, something like that. Aman Singh, nice to have you here. Can you please tell a bit more about D4? What you would like to know about D4? Because this is the... I'm using it a lot. D4. If people are buying houses, they are renting, they want to... Very important. Even for going abroad, this is quite important. So yeah, we are using it a lot. And it works quite nicely. Because it is a very physical chart, right? Very physical. So you can... it's not like D45, right? Or D60. Because they are on a very abstract level of manifestation. So it's like you need to have the spiritual power to read this 60, right? If you are not reciting mantras, if you don't have this nice period in life when you are spiritual, right? Because every people will have those times in lives when you are very spiritual, in other parts you are not very spiritual. So if you are riding on that spiritual horse now, if you have Ketu in Trikona to your Aruda Lagna in your transits, then double with those high charts, right? The 60, the 35, the 40, the 30, because you need to have some spiritual power to able to communicate with those charts. But if you are just materialistic astrologer like me, then just Kashinadora, D2, D4, property, money, relationship, cheatings, those questions are coming to you. All right. If this positor of Venus is in 10th of the night, and also Venus is connected to 10th house. You know, with the Navamsha 10th house, you need to be careful. Ketu D9, Lagna Taurus. Okay. Guys, I think we have some time for another chart. We have to do the... We need to go with another number. What number we have? 111. 111. Okay. 111 is about Federico Fagin. In 71, he leads the design of Intel 4004, the first commercial microprocessor, a breakthrough that helps launch the modern microelectronics and personal computing area. Let me open his chart. 71, we don't have the month. Fagin. We don't have it here. Let me see here. Can I get my chart read by you? I'm not reading any charts anymore. We are not doing that. If you'd like to have your chart read seriously, then you can schedule a consultation. You can go to my website, and then we have like 90 minutes only on your chart. We are doing the whole thing then seriously, you know, because otherwise it's like a guessing game, no? And you have to be careful, because if you say something to a person, it may stick to you, right? So these guessing, recently there was a party, my partner, she had a birthday, and there was another couple, and they have a child. A new child was born, and one of that person, I mean my friend, right? He was like, "Oh, let's read the chart of the child," right? So then I'm thinking, okay, so on one hand, I was thinking like, okay, we can do it either as some serious thing, right? It's like you have to schedule that. Okay, of course I can give you some discount, but it's like a serious thing, or we can do like some, you know, like astrology as like entertainment, right? We will say, oh, you have Venus in the 4th house, you will have a nice car, right? But you know, the problem with that guessing game, I mean, it's guessing because for a prediction, you need to use a few things, right? So you need to be in that focused or hyper-focused state, and you need to unify some few principles, and then based on that unification, you are giving the prediction, right? We are calling that recipe on my YouTube channel, right? And when you are, you know, when there are people, everyone is like in that entertaining situation, you don't have that mood, you don't, it's not place for that deep, intense thing. So you are doing that one thing coming up to your mind, you are saying something, but you know, is it good, right? I'm thinking, is it, because the words stick to people. No? For example, I will take your chart and we will see Mars in the 7. I will tell you, oh, are you insecure in relationships? And this can stick to you, right? It could be something which you will be thinking on later, right? This may be not, I already had, you know, I was also giving my chart to other people and they were saying something, again, in that guessing style of astrology, guessing, I mean, based on one principle. So you are taking one rule, you are saying that without checking with other rules, right? This is like guessing predictions. And someone can say something, right? Like, oh, you have moon in 8. Do you have depression? No, it's like you didn't analyze it. You didn't analyze it fully, right? Or you can say, oh, moon in 8. Your mother, is she sick? No, she's not sick. Was she like not present in your life? No, she was very present. Is she not loving you? Was there some emotional? No, right? So you see, all those things which you could say, right? Moon in 8, you could say those things, they would not work because you didn't check the Dvadashamsa, you didn't check the fourth lord. Fourth lord is exalted, right? So now we have problem. Fourth lord is exalted, moon is in the 8. What to do? You need to wait. What is that thing telling about your mother? What is so you see? It's Jyotish is I'm treating Jyotish seriously. It's a serious thing, right? All right. How to compare D4 and D16? D4 is property and D16 is vehicles and your electronics, devices, all that stuff. No? So they are totally different things. All right. We need to put, I'm putting his birth details, Fagin, Federico. '41. Vicenza, Italy, 1545. Safe. Degree 10. Degree 3. So it's like 23, so it's fine. It's Aries, so it's a short sign. You can see Navamsha is changing every 8 minutes. Right? I will give you north chart here and south here. And what was the thing? 111. In 71, he discovered some microprocessor, right? Microprocessors are like Ketu, right? Does he has Ketu in Trikona? No, in 11th. Okay. 345. You see, if we will go 1 minute before, we are going to Gemini, right? But I'm happy with that Jupiter Mercury aspect in 10th house. Let us see now the time when he had that discovery. So it was in 1971. What was happening there? Narayana Dasha was of Leo. Oh, Leo is having that Jupiter Mercury. Nice. What's going on D10? Oh. Rahu in 10th. So he was a researcher, right? Mercury and Sun aspecting that Rahu. I mean Trikona to Rahu. Moon is indeed Lagna. Mars is not at Makaraka, so we can use a normal Moonbeam Shotri. It was in the 4th Dasha. And the last, right? Last part of the 4th Dasha belongs to Venus. So it was that Venus intent. Oh! So it's time to be seen, right? 10th house. You are seen in the 10th house. This is a concept coming from a Western astrology, right? They are using the 10th house as you are seen by others very much. So that is there. Can you hear the music, guys? This music is very nice, very relaxing. I'm almost sleeping. It put me to a sleep. Probably you cannot hear it. It's too low. Maybe now. Let me put it from the beginning. I should use it in my YouTube videos. Very nice. Deck 26. I will write it down. Deck 26. Vatsal Sony, nice to have you here. Hey Rafael, could you please look into my chart? No, we are not doing that here. I want to switch my job and also want to make career change. Yeah, we are not reading a chart, unfortunately. Sorry. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Mars, Venus. So the Venus is coming up by Audayika and by normal Graha Dasha, no? Venus in 10th. And again, 7th Lord, you see? In the previous chart, we had 7th Lord. And here we also... And guys, come on. Can you see that Venus, Saturn, Parivartana? Did anyone seen that before me? Guys, can you hear the music? Tell me. Ketu in Aquarius. We don't have it. Ketu in... we have in the Rasi chart. Yes. But can you see, guys, the Pariva again, like in previous chart, for those who are coming late, you may see the previous chart. We also had 7th and 10th. So 7th and 10th. Venus, Saturn, Parivartana, you see? So can we say that Venus and Saturn is a yoga for not prediction, but inventing something, right? So maybe I will also invent some rule. I have Venus, Saturn 5th. Right? Venus, Saturn. Again, you see, at the time, and it was related to 7th. Wow, there is something. Should we make a YouTube video about this? This is like a rule. Something is going on there. You say that you are used to diamond chart. Okay. I will make it here. You see, Venus and Saturn, they have the Parivartan yoga. What are those? There are those. Can you see? There are those things. I don't know from where they are coming. Oh, now it's better. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we are good with that, right? What about the D10? And you see, in the Navamsha, even in the Navamsha, look at that, Venus, Saturn in 7th house, right? You see, we are not making this up. We are not prepared. We are taking the, it's a random, right? We are taking random numbers. So it's not, you cannot say it was pre-recorded or it was prepared. I didn't prepare those charts, right? They are just coming. They are just coming. Venus, Saturn. And in the Navamsha, you see Venus, Saturn is also in 7th. This is crazy. That was nice. Let's... Wow, this is loud. Okay, let's go to the next chart. Planets in Digbala for Karakamsha. I don't have anything special to say about that. From the one, first house or rules. We can't, his career in microprocessor. Ketu in Aquarius technology gives microprocessors. Okay. Aha, with Aruda. I don't know, you see, because this may be already subcategory for something, no? So on the Aruda level, maybe the main category would be the you are into the technology, right? So you need to have some Mars thing. No? You see what is the problem with that? That Ketu is like some form of already... Is it working? Ah, this is not working. Okay. No. So this may be already some... Someone was calling me. I have to... Now this is already like some subcategory. No? I hope that... Yeah, how the world see you, yeah. But you know what I mean, that in the language of the Aruda, the main category for doing something like that is either you are in technology, then it's a Mars, or you are in the academia, it's a Jupiter, right? So for Ketu, it can mean either you are spiritual or you are like in the elite. This is the language, because each point in the chart, it will have some language. You cannot mix them so loosely. For example, that you are right, that Ketu shows microprocessors, but it may show it in the language of the Shamsa. So in the Shamsa, it may show this, right? No. Do you follow what I want to say? Chart maybe needs rectification. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Mars in the 12th, what it can mean. Let us see about his life. He looks like a nice person. He could be a psychologist, therapist. You see, he has this smile of his Aruda. You see, the moon is aspecting Aruda. He has this moon thing. Wow. Wow. Very nice person, huh? But he has also moon in the Lagna, right? You see? Moon in the Lagna, moon in the Aruda. Wow. Now he has that soothing. When you look at this person, he has that soothing, and it's like his eyes are telling you it will be okay, right? It will be all fine, don't worry. You will get out of the problem. It's all fine. You are fine. You are enough. Look at that moon. He should be doing some therapy. I want to go to psychotherapy to this person. Give me some appointment. Look at that moon. Are you accepting psychological appointments? Apart from your multiprocessor career? Wow, the theory of consciousness. Oh my God. In the book, in Irreducible Consciousness, Federico Fagin proposed a theory of consciousness according to which consciousness is purely quantum phenomenon, unique to each of us. This theory is supported by two quantum physics theorems, no-cloning theorem and Holevo theorem. The first states that a pure quantum state is not reproducible. The second limits the amount of measurable information to one classical bit for each qubit. I don't know. This is a little bit jargon. Probably it's like my viewers are listening to my YouTubes. They have the same impression which I'm having now. It's like, oh my God, I don't understand anything. Let's go to another YouTube. Give me something. All planets in the first house. Sun in the first house. You will be a king. Moon in the first house. You will be very popular. It's no doubt about this. Oh, I like this YouTube. This is nice. This is interesting, huh? The body behaves like a drone controlled top down by consciousness. Oh my God, this is like this is like on the verge of some spiritual doctrine about Sankhya Yoga, right? We have like soul. No. This is interesting because many scientist people, they hate when guys like us, so esoterics, they are using the quantum theory for things like spirituality and things like that, right? So they are thinking that we are not understanding the quantum theory, which is true. I must give it to them that this is true. I also don't like, I must say that I don't like using in that reductionist way this quantum theory and try to, it's like you are using something higher, more complex, and even more beautiful, because that quantum theory is on very high level. It's like Upanishad level, right? And you are using that to promote your literal understanding of religion, which is lower, right? But if guys like these are doing that, then you cannot say anything, because he is in that. He is totally on that level. He is expert on that, right? So he is qualified to speak about this. So if a scientist is somehow connecting the quantum theory to the spirituality, then we can do it, right? It's like it's you can use it as an argument, right? And we can also learn how they do it. So maybe they have a book, you see? Irreducible Consciousness, Life, Computers, and Human Nature. So if you want to combine quantum theory to spirituality, then we have to read that book. It's 2024. Wow, it's like a new thing. Guys, should we buy this book? There is one risk, we will not understand anything. Because if I read that, it's already hard. And this is the trailer, so imagine the book. But maybe the book is in that fashion of pop physics. All right, Hamdan Place, nice to have you here. Good, we have 11 people, so some of them, probably the people living in India, they are already going to sleep because it's late for them. Do we read all Varga charts from Eris Lagna in case of Kevala Dasha? I don't understand what you mean. I mean, you read it normally from the ascendant, like normal thing. You are just using the Kevala Dasha. I have moon in the 9 Lagna. It's also my Atmakaraka. Nice, yeah. I think that people who have a weak moon, this is my theory, so take it with the... people who have a weak moon, they are attracted, they need people with the strong moon. Okay? One second, guys. I will go for the banana. And now we will quickly transform this stream, astrological stream, into the food. What is called the mukbang thing. Notes in the second house of Gemini D24 and Mercury in the 11th house. Limit is still bachelor or masters. Yeah. But if you have Mercury in the next house, this may break, right? So Jupiter Mercury can break the notes. So after second house, you have 7th, right? It's weird to eat something on life, but we have to have energy. We are already 2 hours here. Come on, you have to be tolerant, guys. Okay. Do you Mars Rahu combo or Lagna influenced by Rahu? Because I can see tattoo on your skin. Yep. I have Rahu in the Lagna aspected by Mars. But in fact, they are also aspecting my Aruda, and therefore this is coming from the Aruda, not Lagna. Maybe sometimes in Lagna. We have to research that. Jupiter in Lagna D24. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So maybe that Jupiter is showing that you can cross these nodes. You see, if you have Jupiter in the Lagna, it means that you have this power to overcome these. So there will be some barrier, there will be some challenge, but you can. So I will be looking for a Dasha, which is connecting that Jupiter with the next level after the node. That Dasha will be giving you that next level. Because you need that Jupiter too, right? Let's see the next one. 185. Oh, we have Jennifer Finlaysen's Fife, her public critic of LDS modesty rhetoric, arguing that some teachings foster shame and rape culture, sparked the heated debate inside Mormon communities, bringing both strong support and sharp criticism. Finlayson. She is here. Wow, this is good. I love psychologist charts. American psychologist, sexually educator, and clinical professional counselor. Obtained bachelor degree in psychology and served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ, LDS Church. She received a Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling Psychology from Boston College. She wrote her doctoral dissertation on female sexuality in LDS Church. Tristan Plant, nice to have you here. If there is someone new here, guys, say hello on the chat so we know who is here on the party. Okay, Finlayson. Let's try to find her. I like this chart. I like this chart. Finlayson. Finlayson. We have her. Time zone is 5. Time zone is 5. Great. North chart is here for the North chart fanatics. And here we have South. All right, what we got? Virgo. Aruda Lagna. Moon, Mercury. Where is Mercury? I want to have Mercury. Moon and Mercury. They are divorced. What we are doing, guys? For psychologists, we want to have Moon and Mercury together. They are divorced. Maybe there is this Kartari doing something, right? Then when they are divorced, I'm always looking for the Kartari. Yes. Raj King, can you see the North chart here? Is it visible? Can you follow it nicely here? Maybe you are on the phone, then it's harder to see. Let me know. Guys, what is your take on this chart? Finlayson, Fifth Jennifer, American psychologist, sexuality educator, clinical professional counselor. This is interesting. She is, you see, she is also religious, right? Served a mission for this LDS Church. Professional work involves coaching and teaching members of LDS Church overcome cultural and psychological barriers to intimate secret. Wow, this is interesting. She has written on the effects of pornography in marriage and has found that constant porn use undermines marriages. She has written on teachings and modesty and writes, the current discourse on modesty undermines women's relationship to themselves. To their sexuality has also written on the cultural norms related to men and women. She may be not my style, little bit different views than mine, but still, let's see. Guys, what is your take on her chart? Tell me. Tell me. Can you see? Is the chart showing? Yeah. Okay, so Mark Vidal is saying Mars and Ninth give away Virgo Lagna, so overanalyzing a quality for a psychologist. Okay. Yes, I would agree. Ketu Venus in second talks about violence to women. Mercury in Scorpio, deep analysis, thinker. 10th Lord in the third. No. You know, the problem is that you will find many psychologists, even writers, right? Because, you know, now it is very, how to say it? Now it's very nice to say this, right? Like, oh, 10th Lord in the third house. So she is a writer, right? But you will find many writers who don't have this yoga. 10th Lord in the third house, right? Is it not too dark here? So what we do with them, and if we now find that there are many writers who doesn't have 10th Lord in the third, or third Lord is not very accentuated, then what does it mean for her, 10th Lord in the third, right? That is the that is interesting thing, no? Should we make it brighter? We destroy the mood, right? We don't want to destroy the mood. And we don't want to destroy the sleep of Jackie. All right. How you see the views, political or otherwise? 9th house. Yeah, Trikona is good indicators. Navamsha is very strong indicator. Even 7th house. 7th house may show something like you are exploring. Okay. There are also few indicators which are more advanced, which I cannot speak here. Hamden Place, hello, yep. Are you speaking about something or you are just saying hello? Did you write something? Do we read all Varga? Okay, we already answered that. Okay. If I missed something, sorry, and let me know. Guys, are you seeing that Parivartana between Moon and Mercury in the Navamsha? Nice, huh? Mercury, Jupiter in the Navamsha Lagna. Wow, that's great. Venus, Ketu. Wow. In the fourth, right? Fourth in Navamsha is very important for some problematic situations, no? So now we can say, yes, she is doing something about that. And this is the Tapashvi Yoga, Venus, Saturn, Ketu, right? 12th and first house, yes. So this is about the death, right? So this is probably bringing that spirituality on that moon and Mercury. You see, Aruda Lagna is with the sun, so she is working within the religious, right? Within the spiritual community, right? Because if you want to work like, you know, there are sometimes people who are like Vaishnavas are living in a temple, right? And they are asking, okay, so should I be a temple president or something like that? It's very easy to check. Just see if your Aruda Lagna is related to Sun, right? And Mercury we need for writers. Today I have published a YouTube about writers. Tomorrow there will be a new one about that. We will be looking at the other other yoga related to writing. So yeah. She has that, right? What about, is that Mercury having anything to do with 10th from the moon, right? Right, let's go with the today's session rules, right? Today YouTube's rules. So let's check if this is working. Let's do the boring stuff, right? Our tradition is boring because we are always using the same rules. What is that? I want to go back. Yes. Okay. So let's see 10th from the moon. 10th from the moon is here. 4th from the sun, but there is not. 4th from the sun is here. And Jupiter. Jupiter is here. Right? So these are aspecting the Jupiter. But dispositor of Jupiter is Mercury. So 10th from moon is Mercury. But 4th from the sun, are we missing something? Are we missing something? Rahu and Saturn. Okay. Okay. So this is probably her clients. You see 5th Lord and the 7th. She is getting money from therapy and from the teaching, right? And Rahu is aspecting Jupiter, and Jupiter is aspecting Rahu sign and Rahu itself. So there is a yoga between Jupiter and Rahu. Therefore, this Jupiter Rahu, this is also yoga for consultations, right? Rahu is in the 8th house, so this is like Atmakaraka in the 8th house can mean that you are doing the same thing over and over again. It's like also you are a type of sannyasi, no? And this Rahu here also can give money from consulting, teaching. So she is really a consultant, right? She's really a consultant from this. Because even if you will see 10th from moon, you see, let's go the other way, right? Why we are sticking at that Mercury? This is the problem. If we are attached to something, we have some expectation. And because you see, 10th from moon could be Rahu. 4th from sun is a Rahu. And Jupiter is aspected by Rahu. So how she gets money? Rahu, Jupiter. This is the yoga. And because it's in 8 and 12, and Jupiter is in Leo, it's the Srimad Bhagavatam yoga. She is doing that and this is Atmakaraka. You see Atmakaraka. And there is even that nice trikona with the moon. Right? So you can see, this is how she is getting the wealth. This moon, Rahu, Jupiter. This writing in the 3rd house may be something. Let's see if that Mercury is, oh my God, guys, this Mercury is combust. This Mercury is combust. So you see, we shouldn't take this Mercury. We should see the Rahu. So 10th from moon was combust. So she is getting money from that nice moon, Rahu, Jupiter. So she is a counselor. She is a consultant. She is a coach, right? So if these people are writing a book, it is like advice. It's like a teacher. you read a book and you feel like, oh my God, it's like heavy. You feel like this authority speaking to you, right? So this is Jupiter is can be heavy. Jupiter can be heavy. If Jupiter writes a book, it's like a list of tips, so probably her books are like that, no? Psychologist, educator, you see? Educator and clinical professional. I mean, how many Jupiter is here? Educator, clinical, professional, counselor, right? And what is in her Dashamsa? Let us see her Dashamsa. Do we have some confirmation? Now we are checking is the office. Because she wants to be someone, right? Rasi Navamsha, especially the Rasi chart shows what you want to be, right? How you are projecting your thing. But the Shamsa is the world. The Shamsa has to clap back, right? The Shamsa has to agree, okay, we are doing that, no? Or we are not doing that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what we have in the Shamsa, guys? Let's write what you are. Her Rahu is at Makaraka and Vargotam and is in 10th house in the Shamsa. Yes, this is also for consulting and research. Yes, her Rahu dispositor is strong in the 5th house, exalted. Yes, very nice. But I cannot connect it to anything yet in her life. If you have any options, let me know. What if Moon was placed in the 9 Lagna? I don't know what you mean. Can you explain? How to confirm these Aruda placements in the D9 for career? In the crux of Vedic astrology, Pandit Sanjay Rath is giving us the rule for that. You are taking all the planets which are aspecting Lagna and Aruda, and then you are checking if they are nicely placed in the Aruda, Navamsha, and then you have a nice recipe for which jobs you can do. So just take all planets which are having any yoga with Aruda, and you can see them in the Navamsha. So this is one of a way to filter out. Sometimes you may have 9 planets having a yoga with Aruda, but only 2 of them will be nicely placed in Navamsha. No? So this can be we love rules which are excluding the options, right? This is so important. All right, so I think I have read on your comments. Okay, let's see the Dashamsa. We have Mercury in the 10th, which is nice. The time given is 2:20. So Dashamsa can change after 2 minutes. Here, 2:22, okay. You know, it is tempting option because 7th and 9. This is more for freelancer, businessman, right? What do you guys think? Is she Scorpio or is she Sagittarius? No? Only 2 minutes, so it's a very viable option for her, no? Do you look into both Rasi Drishti? Only Rasi Drishti. Does there need to be connection to the 9th house? Tristan is going somewhere. Tristan is going somewhere. Yes. Depends what you want, right? Do you want to be an innovator or do you want to be businessman? Right? Like Jyotisha. Should Jyotisha be tempted by the 10th in Navamsha? Right? This is like the page which I was reading today, right? about this brahmanas. Should the knowledge be... Well, this is the problem for the brahmanas. Therefore, in the Vedic times, the brahmanas were the intellectuals. They were, it's like socialism. Come on, guys. It's like a socialism. When the state was funding the brahmanas, they were giving them money. This is because they were, so the knowledge is not a part of the free market. So it is, you are unshaken, right? The knowledge should be unshaken. It shouldn't be, like, no. I mean, it's a complicated thing because this competition thing in capitalism is a real deal, right? We cannot say it's not working. The biggest argument for capitalism is that the competition is running things, no? And this is really psychological thing, which is also behind the free market, no? But so 10th in Navamsha is a little bit capitalist. Trikona is more socialist, more knowledge. All right. Her D10 shows 6th Lord in Lagna, deals with clinic, Jupiter in Lagna, so a healer, sign of Scorpio. What if I will show you charts which don't have this and people are healers? Jupiter in Lagna, so a healer, sign of Scorpio. Patient. Nah, yeah. I don't know. I'm not buying that. Because you see, clinic. If she has a clinic, is she employed there? That would be my first question, no? Because you see, when Lagna Lord is in the 12th, it is a sign that you will not be employed, no? Because it's the 7 from 6. It's like Maraka to the 6th house. Trisam plant, but can you have this working on 2 levels? One may be researcher in an academic institution. Yeah. I mean, academic institution doesn't imply 10th house in Navamsha, right? No. 10th in Navamsha means that you will get a big money from it. Institution is already language of the Shamsa because it shows how it manifests. In Navamsha, we don't have how. If you are starting to describe how something will be, you are entering the language of the Shamsa. No? So, yeah. D10, 10th Lord on 2nd earns through talking and Mercury. Yeah, is 2nd house talking in the Shamsa? Very big dispute. Or it's only in Rashi. Because 2nd in the Shamsa is about your team. No? Team of workers. Team you belong to. No? We have a problem. And what was the event we have? What was the event? Public critic of LD's modesty rhetoric, arguing that some teachings foster shame and rape culture. So she got some criticism in 2017. And in 2013, she completed PhD. Okay. So 2013 PhD, 2017 critic of LDS modesty rhetoric. So she is like more pro-sexual, right? She is like, let's make it more open. Let's talk about this, right? Then there will be no rapes, semi-rapes, and all that bullshit. So what was the years again? 2013, 2017. In 2013, what was the year? Rahu. Oh, Rahu. So is Rahu related to 7th house? To 8th house in D24, right? Because she finished the PhD. 8 is Mercury with the Rahu. Okay. Not bad. And you see 7th house is Jupiter Moon, right? So the PhD will be about the mental health, maybe counseling also. You see Jupiter in Taurus in 7th house, right? This is the theme of PhD. Because 2nd from 10 is 11, so 2nd house in the 10. Yeah, the problem is that I don't know if we can, you see, if the speech will not be shown just as a karaka in the Dashamsa. Huh? That is my question. No. For example, people who are doing messages or doing something with the hands, will they have yoga with Saturn in the Shamsa, or will they have yoga with the 3rd house? No, that is the question. Is the house showing the type of activity in the Dashamsa? No, this is very important question. Tristan plays, I'm confused. If musician is shown from Aruda, doesn't it need the Italian connection to have the music circulating, and wouldn't that be Venus? I mean, 10th house in Navamsha shows big money. No? So if you are a musician, but you doesn't earn a lot, then 10th house is not needed. And entertainment, not sun showing sector. Yeah. You have to Sun would definitely be in the Trikona to Navamsha Lagna, right? If anything. And the Venus will be related to Aruda. Now with 10th house in Navamsha, no. You have to do some research. All right, guys. Are we happy with this chart? I'm not happy. I see something is lacking. This chart is, I think, our weakest chart from today. All the previous ones were fitting very nicely. Everything was very, very very clear. Maybe we are tired. Maybe we should end. No, because this is something, I'm not feeling this chart. Is there something wrong about this chart? Let's check the hour again. I must admit I'm not feeling the chart. 220. 5 time zone. 220. Lagna Libra 13, Lagna Virgo 21. So it's fine. Why we are not, what is, I mean, we have found the wealth, right? From Rahu, Jupiter, Moon Yoga. This is the counselor part. But where is the sexual part? And what is the Dashamsa? Is it, let's go back to Navamsha. Maybe we went too fast to Dashamsa. Navamsha is like this. It's 222. So theoretically, it could be also Gemini, right? But we want to have that Rahu here at Makaraka. And she also, you see, she got the PhD in that time. So it's like, again, it's like, it's good. No? And that yoga of Tapashvi in the 4th house. This is interesting. Tapashvi yoga in the 4th house. Which house is considered consultant? Consultant could be, depends. It's a business 7, and it's a freelance, it's 9th. If you are employed, it could be 6, 10, 2nd. No. Guys, we are missing something. What we are missing? 1 second. Guys, what we are missing? This is the Shamsa, no? I think we got the Navamsha. Navamsha is fine. We need Mercury and Moon for a psychologist, right? We have Mercury and the Moon. Mars, the 10th Lord, is aspecting Venus, and Venus is aspecting Mars. Okay. So isn't that the sexual thing she's making money from? Look at this. Oh my God. Again, this is the partial yogas. You see, Mars aspecting Venus. And Venus is aspecting martial signs. So this is also yoga. Remember, this is the full yoga. This is like a conjunction. Right? And the 4th house, so this is like a healing thing, right? So she is earning from healing related to sexuality. And Saturn Ketu, this may show things like rape, right? Because Saturn Ketu is like Shraddha yoga, is like being dominated by someone. You see that? And she is that Mercury Jupiter, so she is bringing that education. So Navamsha is definitely right. Right? No, she should do it. This is also bringing money, right? Now we see. This is bringing huge money because of that yoga. So she is not only healing people, she is not only giving them the light of Bhagavad Gita yoga, Mercury and Jupiter, she is healing those people. Wow. If you have such Navamsha, you may copy her, right? Why we are analyzing those charts? To copy those, to steal their tactics, right? Okay, what is going on in the chat? We still have 10 people, guys. You are great. Thanks for being here with me again. Let me give you some special sound effects. Police, oh my God, not police. Oh, this is good. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So, I think that her 5th house, Raj King is writing, her 5th house is Mritu Bag. Okay. Which 2nd house? Okay, I'm confused. I think we got everything on the chart. Guys, are you there? Okay. So, we got Navamsha. Navamsha is definitely right, and we got very nice insights from this. What about the Shamsa? Her D0 moon in 12, Mercury in Lagna Parivarana is good for research. Yes, especially if it's related to the death, because 12th house is about the death. So anything like reincarnation, like therapy, right? But really serious cases, 12th house can be serious, no? Yep. Okay, what about the D10? You know, if we would have more events, because normally what I would do is I would ask for some events or read some events, and then we will put them here. And then that would be easier. And we have to rectify the Shamsa without events, which can be quite challenging, right? But this Venus Ketu, right? This Venus Ketu was about that healing in Navamsha, no? Shouldn't that be related to 7th Lord? No? Because now it's the 7th Lord, right? That Venus, so she is doing that tapasya with her clients, right? So the Shamsa, very high chance it's a Scorpio. And when she got that backlash, right? Because it was in 2011, I think. In 2000... Where it is? 2011. 2017, sorry, 2017. She got that problem, no? Criticism and support. 2017. So what was the Dasha going on at that time? Maybe that will tell us something. 2017 was Jupiter. Oh, okay. So benefic and malefic, right? She was praised and she was criticized. It is Scorpio. Come on, guys. Look at that mix. So if you have benefic and malefic in the Shamsa, can we say that you will have some group which will criticize you and some group which it's like very, you may have a polarized, and see this Jupiter's 5th Lord, it's like your followers, right? So can we say that you will have somewhat polarized followers? Some will be very happy with you, some will be, no? Raj King is asking if Sun and Moon are exalted in the system, what result do they give? Oh, this is heavy. Heavy question. I mean, this is very much dependent on the house. Yeah. Okay. Guys, are you happy with that Dashamsa now, with the Scorpio? No, she was criticized in Rahu Jupiter. Let's see the Narayana Dasha when she was criticized. 2000, it was 2017, no? Virgo. Rahu is here. In 6th, no? Enemies. Again, you see, 1 is good. Mercury in 10th, beautiful. Rahu in 6th, not beautiful. No. I think she is Scorpio. She is Scorpio. What's the most important house or Graha for reading D10? Dasha would be very important. Lagna Lord, planets which are well placed from Lagna Lord in the Shamsa. You can also go this way. But see how we went here from Rasi to the Navamsha and to the Dashamsa. And therefore we know, oh, this Venus Ketu in 12, very important. Because we already knew what she is doing with that in the Navamsha. No. What's the most? Yeah, the 10 Karaka is Mercury, right? So it's great in 10, yeah. Yeah, for astrologers will have very often Mercury in a fiery sign in the Shamsa, like Sagittarius. Pandit Sanjay Rath has in Leo, I think. I have in Sagittarius. No, so very often. Guys, do you have something to add here? Jackie is coming. Jackie! What's going on? Oh, you are still tired. Still tired. Today was not the best day, no? But chocolate, was it worth it? Half of the chocolate. I don't think so, it was worth it. Guys, we have 2:30. Healing research, 7 Lord Moon, D10 in Pisces. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the 7th Lord. But you know what? I want to have something to do with the sexuality, right? With that Venus. Because she's a sexual counselor, no? So is it not that Venus? No? Yeah. How about checking Narayana Dasha to confirm? Yeah, we are checking that, yeah. We got the Virgo, and from Virgo we got to Rahu in 6. It's a position in Mercury in 10. This is the sport, right? So we again, Vimshatri was showing Mars and Jupiter in Lagna. So we had that bipolar thing, right? And Virgo is showing that also this two things, right? Okay, let's try another one. But I think we are fine, right? We did that. It was, I think, the hardest case, but we did that. 66. What is 66? Andy Beshar. As Attorney General, he sues Governor Matt Bevin over unilateral cuts to state university budgets, triggering a major separation of power battle. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Andy Besher. AA, nice. Andy Besher. We got it. Let's see his time zone. Time zone is 5. Here, time zone is 5. Good. Lagna degree, 3 Virgo. Lagna degree, 9 Leo. So it's exactly that. Good. 66 was here. 2016 April. Attorney General sues Governor Boa. So 2016 April. Save Dasha. April 2016. He sues someone. D1 here, D1 here, north chart, south chart. Ketu-san. I mean, what he's doing, right? Let's see his job. Attorney, okay, and politician. Okay. He filed multiple lawsuits against Republican. Wow. Ha! Madberry. He really hates him, no? So he was like attacking, right? He's like quite aggressive. I mean, from the first impression, right? Legal career. Bisher was 2000. The same where his father. So he got the career from the father. Okay, what is in D10? Is it something Sun Leo related to Lagna? Oh, 10th Lord Sun in the Lagna. So how career is started? The Shamsa Lagna? Is Aruda related to 9th? Where is Aruda? With the Sun? Mars, in the sign of Mars, right? So the same sign as 9th. You see, this is again interesting. Saturn in Leo. I have in mind one friend who is, I know few females, including wife of my brother, who is Leo Lagna with Saturn in Lagna. But I also know one friend, it's not a friend, it's like, I know one person in my circle with that Saturn and Leo, and he looks similar, yes. I mean, the energy is like this, yeah. I mean, definitely not that. Remember that guy with that Aries moon in Lagna today, which we were analyzing? It is totally different, no? Miguel is asking, was elected governor of Kentucky in Ketu Saturn Dasha, but you have to change Vimshotri since moon is in 12th house. Yes, right. Moon Adana, no? But why he's suing that guy, right? We have to ask ChatGPT. Let me ask. This is very interesting thing. Bashar, why Andy Bashar is suing Matt Bevin? We will get the answer, guys. We will go to the core of that. Aruda is here. Sun with Aruda, you see? Politician. What about the law? He was also attorney, right? Jupiter, 10 in Navamsha. But debilitated. Wow, maybe he doesn't get much money from it. What about the Shamsa? Jupiter is in 11, okay. Sun, definitely that's Sun. Venus and Moon. Moon is where? Moon is here. Venus, wow, this is nice yoga. Moon, Venus. So he's working with the knowledge. You see, the Karyesha, 10th Lord from Rasi chart is Moon, Venus. So he's working with the knowledge. But what he is doing with that knowledge, this is the Sun. So politics, right? Sun Rahu is giving results to Jupiter. So he's also doing the law. So he's working with knowledge. This is important, no? Okay, let's see what ChatGPT tell us. Andy Besher isn't currently suing Matt Bevin. He was suing him repeatedly when Bevin was governor. Bashir was then Kentucky Attorney General, and he used lawsuits to challenge what he said were abuses of executive power and violation of state law. So budget cuts, to universities, reorganizing education, teacher pension. So it was all about education. So we can say that he was fighting for the education. So the other guy was doing the cuts to teachers and to education, things like that. And so he was like protecting, right? Protecting the education. Interesting. Sixth Lord intent gives conflict solving skills. Sixth Lord intent. Where? In the Dashamsa? Sixth Lord intent. I don't know. I would not look at that as Universal Jyotishi. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. And thank you for everyone. We have like 11 guys. Wow. We are talking already for 2 and 45 minutes. Let's do 3 hours, okay, guys? 3 hours. But I see 3 hours is a big thing. I thought it would be easier, but 3 hours is a big thing. Aries sign in 9th house of teaching, fight for knowledge. This is also nice music. Guys, I have to write it down and use it for my YouTubes. What's the name? Is it this one? The SME Inst. Yes. Wow, this is nice. I love it. Okay. What do you think about this Navamsha? Is it right? Gemini Navamsha, Rahu Saturn. Was Dashamsa easier? I mean, Dashamsa is easy, no? So you see, if Dashamsa is, if we understand, because often it will be like this, that first you will understand either Navamsha or Dashamsa, and then you will have 2 options of the other chart, right? Could you explain what happens when Ketu occupies the 9 Lagna? You will be perfectionist. Also could be impulsive, depending. Good at math. Is it weak? Is it strong? Right? Ketu strong is nice. Wow, this light has changed its color. Maybe it's like a sun. It's dying, right? It's changing. Changing the lust before the death. The light is changing its colors to white and then will die. And it will be exactly at the 3 hours span of our chat session. Hi Shri25, nice to have you here. Parivartana between Jupiter, Mercury does indicate something with knowledge and education. Okay. Mercury. Yes. Where is that? Ah, yeah. Very nice. 5th and 11th. This is huge. You know, the 5th and 11th is both Dana and Jnana yoga. This is interesting. In Parashara, Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Right. This was huge. This was nice. You see, I'm already tired. That means I mean, it's a sign. Very nice. 5th and 11th. Wow. Great. Huge. Would you consider Malefic in Pushkaramsha? Always no. Pushkaramsha just like Vargotam. It will a little bit make things better, but it may not totally change the... His marriage is still going. Malefic in 79 maybe isn't that bad. Wow! Yeah, this is horrible! Oh my god! Let us ask about the marriage. We have to solve this case. Oh my god! This is horrible. What's going on? Tell me about his marriage. How many marriages? When he married, year, month, and who is his spouse? Any challenges? How they met? Yes, good point. I mean, is this... You see, because with that Dashamsa, right, we may have... that this Dashamsa is between 9 and 12. So there is option that his... Navamsha will go to Cancer. Is it better? I don't know. Jupiter debilitated. Saturn Rahu in 12th. Anyway, it looks bad, right? Anyway, it looks bad. Yes, exactly. Maybe it's not his first marriage. Maybe he had some serious relationship before, right? Rajesh Shakya. Nice to have you here. I have seen many charts. If not afflicted in D1, then D9 affliction doesn't matter much. Okay. I mean, they are showing different things, no? D1 is your attitude, D9 is the real thing. Okay, let's see what's there. Here's what is publicly known. How many marriages? Andy Besher has been married once. There is no public record of any previous marriage or divorce. Who is his spouse? His wife is Brittany Bashir. She is a social worker and community. Oh, so moon. We need to have some moon to relate it to the 10th from 7th. When did they get married? 1st April 2006. So we have it. How they met? After law school. Andy worked for an international law firm. Bam, 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 bam. So 2006 April. And she is a public worker. 2006 April. So he married in Jupiter Venus. You know, maybe he had someone. Venus is in 2nd. It's like a second wife. Venus Moon. Social worker. I mean, I think he had some... Maybe he had someone. Like some crazy lady, Mars Ketu. And then this first marriage is his second partner. No. Narayana Dasha is showing Sagittarius. Nice. So this is the 7th house. Probably he's Gemini, no? He married in the middle of 3rd. Yes, he is Gemini. So this is good. My take on this is that he had horrible first partnership. And this is his second so-called marriage, which is officially the first. Okay. Because there is a lot of problems. 6 Lord and 7, 7 Lord and 8, Pisacha Yoga, Jupiter debilitated. I mean, it doesn't look at this. Where is this marriage? I mean, he looks happy. Where is the wife? Oh, see. Does she? Ah, maybe. She doesn't look like Moon Venus. Oh my god. I mean, she's like Mars Ketu, definitely. Guys, what do you think? Oh. Because he is very much like Saturn in Leo here. Leo, I mean, definitely Leo. But she looks like Marshall very much. She, you know, the hairs when they are cut, this, even the clothes and how she, this is Mars Ketu. But Ketu exalted, no? Is that exaltation deleting all the things? Guys, can you see her? What do you think? Is she Moon Venus or Mars Ketu? Yes. Universal Jyotishi is saying that Ketu is the first. Yes, exactly. But you see, look at her face. I mean, this is like Ketu Mars. Come on, it's not Moon Venus. Let's see his chart again. Yes, he is indeed Gemini Navamsha, rising with Rahu. Yeah. Yes. If she together one Venus, it doesn't suit his personality. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Jupiter is in 8. 6th Lord is in 7th. Saturn is doing Nichabanga with the Mars, right? Ketu is exalted. Saturn, you see, 8th house has Nicha planet, but also Ucha planet. No? Yes, Universal Jyotish, I got your point, but you know, Navamsha is very serious marriages. I mean, very serious relationships. So it has to be someone. I mean, she could have someone serious before, but look at that picture. Is it Moon? Because you know, second spouse would be Moon Venus. Is that lady Moon Venus or Mars Ketu? Right? Definitely not Moon Venus. Imagine you are going to her as a therapist. She is your therapist. You would say, oh my god. It's like she should take part in a Kill Bill movie, rather. Right? It's like Mars Ketu thing. She could be like some stomatologist, right? Like the dentist. Mars Ketu. Dentists are looking like this because they have this Mars Ketu thing. She's definitely Mars Ketu. Oh my god, do we have her chart? That would be something. Imagine if we would have her chart. And there is Mars Ketu. Oh my, no. We don't have. I think it shows partner behavior more or less rather than about marriage in Navamsha, in my opinion, and maybe talks about career of the spouse. Okay. Guys, we have 3 hours. We made it. 11 people. Thank you. It was a great party. We did few charts. And we had a nice session. I really enjoyed it. I hope you also enjoyed it. And till next Wednesday, when we will be going through the we will have again. This is a nice game, right, guys? Do you like this game? When we are choosing the random event, it takes me some time to collect all these. I will save it. If you want this list, you can write me. You can write me email. I will send you this to you. Okay, guys, we have 3 hours. It was really pleasure. I hope we will meet again on the next session on Wednesday. Take care. And yeah, I'm really grateful that you are part of this life and you make my life more social in a Jyotisha context. So thanks a lot. Take care, guys.